Here we go again. It's Friday Eve, baby. Nearly time to break out the Hawaiian shirt. Nearly time to break out another Friday Night Live. So, yeah, man. Another week down in 2024. Hope you're winning. Hope you're well. Hope you're excited for what the day may hold. Should we get this while we're rolling? I reckon that's a good idea to me. I need to go brew some coffee, man. Let's get this day started. Let's blooming go. How the blooming devil are ya? Why? Weather's beautiful, man. Just think, Chris, behind them clouds, it's sunny, dude. It's as sunny behind those clouds as it is in any other beautiful, exotic country in this world or on this planet.
That's exactly what this country is, a country. With the weather.
And you know what they say about the people that reside in the country?
Go on then.
Well, you just said it. And it made it back to the desk only because I've done 2 transactions. I got a mocha at first, stood around, waffled a bit, then bought one to bring back to the table just to show you, just proof that I had one. And it's Thursday, so got to have a double espresso on a Thursday. Now for some roast chicken and stuffing and gravy. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Because I ain't clambering over the table, that'd be against health and safety. Another wet break, so it is. Not wet, it's not raining, but it's just damp. It's not the vibe to go skating in. Although it's a shame because I wanted to give those bearings a go. Public service announcement. I wouldn't recommend anybody to pack their bearings with grease, just because that's what I do, because I tend to skate in the rain. So I try to keep as much water out of the bearings as possible. But I am not an engineer, I know nothing. So don't do as I do, and sure as hell don't do as I say. But anyway, yeah, it's a shame. I did want to run the skateboard today, but it is wet and it's just groggy and nasty and I ain't feeling it. Apart from that, just had a heavy, in-depth conversation with somebody that works here, and that was kind of good because it sort of reaffirmed, I think maybe is the correct term, the fact that sometimes I think, oh my days, maybe I'm just not clever, smart, and don't know nothing, and the powers that be are obviously all supreme and, you know, have far more experience in managing and money saving and, you know, taking over the world, shall we say. Cold harsh reality is, talk to a few people and you're like, nah, it makes perfect sense. I'm like, oh, that's kind of good. At least I'm not completely batshit crazy, just a little bit, something like that. Yeah, it's lunchtime. Kind of feel like I've neglected y'all today. What a day it's been. It's been very peculiar, very strange, and there has been so many coincidences. Weird. Massively long story short, I have to make an apology for incorrect use of vocabulary, or a word that is no longer used. I think it was in one of the lives I use conversate instead of converse. And that kind of sparked the morning, because somebody collared me on it this morning saying, is that even a word? It turns out it's Middle English, something like 1100 to 1500. Isn't recognised by the Oxford English Dictionary. I think it's used within American English, but it is not a recognised word, so I apologise for my use of poor language or something. Which that coincides with something which is hysterical. I would love to share it with you, but I shouldn't really. Long story short, a new colleague has started within the company that I work for, who I believe is Dutch, shared an amazing email, and then a colleague of mine in the building basically pulled him up on could he put that in Elizabethan English. I might show you a clip. of just the reply, because it's amazing and it cracked me up, especially when I enlighten you on the gentleman that wrote this background. But nevertheless, that's another story for another day. And then the other day I was listening to a book being read by Jocko Willink, which was called Brave Men, which was written by a journalist called Ernie Pyle, who was and I'm going to get this wrong, a Pulitzer Prize winning American journalist and war correspondent. Amazing. Ernest Tyler Pyle. Go and check him out. His book called Brave Men is phenomenal, and I need to get my hand on a copy of it. Then I mentioned also about this show on Netflix, which is called All the Light We Cannot See. Now, just looking into this just now, because I was talking to a colleague about it, saying, interested in this sort of stuff, go and check this out. Stream All the Light We Cannot See now. In the final days of World War II, the paths of a blind French girl and a German soldier collide. Based on Anthony Doerrier's Pulitzer Prize winning bestseller. So just seemed coincidental that obviously I was really taken by that Netflix series. Andrea's not one to be looking at stuff like that or historical accounts like that, but happened to start watching it literally off the back of me listening to a podcast that covered the book and the D-Day landings and the push then into France. And yeah, interesting. The rabbit holes seem to align today, but I have most definitely, that doesn't even that doesn't even include the conversation that I had today in regards to Tucker Carlson interviewing Putin, and we had a huge conversation with a few of us about that today, which is awesome because the conversation was very open, and it was just one of those conversations that, do you know what, I'd love to bring to a Friday Night Live. However, the sad truth of having such an open and free conversation of many different walks of life and experiences and backgrounds regarding different religion beliefs, different parts of the world that they've grown and like that they were born in, but all of us having a conversation about surrounding topics today. Absolutely amazing. Shame though that there are people in the world that just couldn't kind of let that be maybe broadcast or widely shared. Who knows what the future may hold, but amazing conversations. Pretty awesome day. Let's go home. And just like that, we were home. We got ourselves a grenade bar and a strawberry fuel, baby. So let's tuck in, shall we? Oh yeah. From that to this. Let's go. It's weather though. So nice. Wiggly shop, baby. Well, I saved you the madness that was the Tesco shop. We're home. We already just watched the last episode in that Netflix series. Very good. I would highly recommend it. On that note, guys and girls, though, we are creeping ever so much more closer to Friday. Obviously, if you're watching this when it went live, it already is. So you know what it means. 10:45 p.m. GMT. Another Friday Night Live. It's going to be a bit different. So definitely tune in. On that, I hope you're winning. I hope you're well. I hope you're looking forward to a fantastic weekend. As always, I appreciate the hell out of you guys supporting the channel. Thank you. Appreciate you. Take it easy. Stay focused. Stay positive. And I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Have a good one.